This is the roles page on Chatterley. So inside of the role page, we give you two default roles, an employee role and an admin role. These are just ones that we've kind of selected and gave basic kind of roles and ideas that most agencies may use when they're starting off. However, we do allow you to get really creative with it because there are tons and tons of permissions that you can give people. So we understand if you don't want to use the two default ones, but they're just kind of placeholders for you. To create a new role, all we simply need to do is click the Create Role button. And I'm going to name this one just Test Role. Put it yellow, and I'm just going to say Testing. So that way we can kind of see what gets sent here. So as I save that role, it basically gets added. So in order to start adding people to this role, we need to go into the Edit section, which allows us to start looking at all of the different things that we have. So I'm going to add my personal account, the test account that we have. But if you had other employees or whatever, they would all be located here. So I'm going to add myself to that. And as you can see here, I'm officially added to this role. Now, inside of the permissions section, you're able to really get very complicated and very specific on what you want them to basically see. So, for example, on the analytics, I can view the homepage if you want me to. I can obviously view fan reports. There's tons of things that we would be able to view inside of here. There's different things inside of growth, automation. You can basically really pick and choose what you want somebody to be able to view. So for example, I'm already a default admin, so this won't really change any of my current things. However, if I only wanted to be able to view the messaging page inside of the browser, I could elect that here. So let's say we had a test employee that I want to send that to. This is where we would basically create a role specifically for that employee. So maybe there are some employees who you only have that are chatting. Maybe you have some that are only sending out mass DMs. Maybe you have some that are only worrying about feed posts. There's a lot of different examples and different people that run these pages. So we give you a lot of creativity on what you want to have on here. So as you can see, the employee section shifts. You can basically get very specific on what you want people to see. Whenever you have selected everything that you want, for example, I'm just going to select the browser. Once you do it, it is automatically saved. So we could exit out of there and we come back over here and let's go back to the browser. Automatically saved that I am in the messages page. So you don't have to worry about clicking save or anything. As you make the change, it's instantly done on the permission side and it applies to your account. That's kind of the role section. Of course, if you want to duplicate this role and maybe add a different parameter or add different people in there, you can as well too. And of course, if you ever need to delete a role for whatever reason, we can click delete and that role will get deleted out of your company. As you can see, I am a default admin because I created the company. Most of the original people that create their roles will be the default admin. However, you can still create other roles that you have access to, but default admin will have basically every permission possible. So you shouldn't have to worry about putting yourself into a group, but your managers, your employees, and everybody else you can create a group for.